Hey guys, it's Sean, and if you are a fan of Bradley Cooper's A Star is Born, I'm here to deliver a lot of bad news for you.
What?
Because the way that the pieces are moving around the Oscar puzzle board, it's looking like the movie is going to have a really hard time performing at the Academy Awards on February 24th. What looked like a frontrunner now seems like it has a real uphill battle, even to take home 1 or 2 Oscars on the big night. So let me tell you all of the reasons why momentum has shifted away from A Star is Born and explain why the movie probably has no real chance of winning big Oscars at the Academy Awards this year. But before we get into all of that, do me a favor, go down, hit the subscribe button. It'll let you keep up with everything that we do in terms of the Oscars and entertainment here at CinemaBlend. Let me start off positive and just say that I don't think Star is Born is going to go home totally empty-handed at the Academy Awards. In fact, I would say that the song Shallow, performed by Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, has a really good chance of winning Best Song. Tell me something, girl. Also, Sam Elliot has a pretty good chance of riding a career retrospective recognition award in the Best Supporting Actor category. However, he's competing against Mahershala Ali for Green Book, who has picked up a number of important victories along the Oscar campaign trail. Okay, fine, let's talk about Lady Gaga. So she got her Best Actress nomination, and there was a time right after I saw this movie where I actually believed she was the frontrunner in the Best Actress category. However, in almost every single major award ceremony leading up to the Oscars, she's losing to Glenn Close, who is fantastic in The Wife. In fact, the only time that Lady Gaga was able to share a part of a Best Actress trophy is when she tied with Glenn Close at the Critics' Choice Awards, and I don't see a tie happening at the Oscars. A Star is Born certainly is getting plenty of nominations along the way towards Oscar night, but after a while, you can only pick up so many nominations. You have to start transitioning some of those into wins, and that's where Star is Born has basically fallen a little bit short. It gets recognized by critical groups. It receives Best Picture nominations. Usually Bradley gets a Best Director nomination, but the fact that he didn't even get one from the Academy sort of suggests to me that Academy members don't like this film as much as the general audience did. If Star is Born had a couple of wins that it could point to as momentum, then I'd feel much better about saying that it's still in the race, it's still in the conversation for the Oscars. But the fact that it just keeps getting overlooked for movies like Green Book or Bohemian Rhapsody, or at the Screen Actors Guild, it loses to Black Panther, just suggests to me that the Academy didn't like it that much. It just never really caught on as the Oscar movie that we automatically assumed it was going to be once it made its debut on the film festival circuit earlier in the fall. And really, that brings me to my final point, which is, was A Star is Born ever really the actual frontrunner? I mean, I saw it in Toronto. I loved it. It was getting praised across the board. It's about show business, and the Academy loves to honor stories about the creative process. It had mega star power with Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, and Bradley Cooper was super impressive as a first-time director. So it had all of the boxes that an Academy Award picture usually checks. But maybe we were wrong this whole time, and it never actually was. Listen, there's a very good chance that I'm totally wrong, and Star is Born sweeps the Oscars on February 24th. But it's just looking like it's going to go home not quite empty-handed, but disappointed at the Academy Awards on February 24th. Please don't hate me, Star is Born fans. I love the movie as much as you do, and I wanted to see it do well at the Oscars. And even if it bombs at the Oscars, it doesn't change the fact that it's a great movie. Still, I know, you listen to this whole thing, you really hate me, go to the comments, tell me why I'm wrong. And while you're down there, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. You'll be able to hear all the other videos that we do here at CinemaBlend.